Whoa! Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Hopefully, you're all having a good day. I am also having a good one. So yeah, what's going on? I don't know. Let's check the news real quick, shall we? Oh wait, hold on. All right. So hi, we're back. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We continued with Revy's gun. And I think for the most part, we are getting close to. Oh, that's cool. I think. I guess. We are getting close to finishing the gun itself. At least the basics of it. Cause what is it? I perchance want to do a normal map for the gun to add even more detail to it. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to add like the skull and crossbones using like texturing and also a normal map to sort of add depth to it. I'm not too sure what I want to do about that exactly, TBH still. Um, because doing it within the geometry itself might be too much. Maybe. I don't know. Um, So yeah, but before we're even able to do anything with like a normal map or anything like that, we need to obviously uh UV unwrap, which we haven't even started yet because we still need to finish modeling. Because I guess yeah, oof, we're still in the modeling phase because we need to finish the gun, and then after the gun, we need to go back to the holster and the harness and combine it back to the shirt that she has, and then after that. Um, Hopefully that goes well, or hopefully the topology on that sort of works out. But after that, we can start working. I think on the hair, the long version of her hair, and then also the sort of like winter outfit as well. There's still like a few things from like the stuff that I already modeled that technically isn't done, or I'm technically not like 100% happy with. For instance, the shoes, the top part of the shoe. I might want to add some wrinkles. I don't know if I want to do that with geometry or if I want to do that with the normal map, which is why it's sort of classified as unfinished. And then the shorts, the sort of ruffly bits at the ends of the bottom of the shorts. I'm still not sure if I'm 100% happy with what I currently have or if I should consider doing something else with that. I'm still not 100% sure. But those are the two things that I feel like I still need to work on. And then maybe the shirt might need a normal map as well. I should probably write these stuff down so I don't forget them. As I continue adding more and more stuff to it. Probably will in a little bit. So yeah. And then afterwards we played a more Aska. I showed off the expedition feature to the game. We got on a boat and we set sail to find an island. We did find a couple islands. We did have to do a cheeky little restart because it was my first time trying the whole expedition feature, and I ended up dying of cold. Um, so yeah, we did a small restart. We found an island, which is great because I was actually struggling with iron at my main base. And we didn't actually finish looting it completely, so technically if I wanted to, I could go back to it. We also found a Jatoon Blood island, which I feel like maybe we'll need Jatoon Blood, but like at the same time, maybe we don't need Jatoon Blood just yet. But I know the general direction that I need to go for it, at least. So I could, I guess, go different ways and avoid it if I want to attempt to find other islands that isn't that. But yeah. But yeah, so far so good. Today like I said, the goal for today is to finish the gun. Um, I think we're getting close to it. There's not going to be much detail to the areas, and there's maybe some areas that also need like a little bit more extra detail, especially once I apply the mirror modifier. But yeah. Um, what was I saying? Yeah. Well, um, we'll see how much I'm going to do with the gun today before we start swapping back to work on the harness, because we just need the shape of the gun to be correct, so then we could scale it to the right size and then put it in the holster and wrap it around the holster and all that jazz. Um uh yeah. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, and then later today I don't know what we're gonna do for the gaming section. Um huh? Because what is it? We could I wouldn't mind doing more Asuka. Why not? You know, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. Um, what else? Soulframe had a big update, I think. I honestly still haven't read through the patch notes or like seen what there is in store apart from like the main thing, which is like the founders pack, being able to pay money. Um, or Terraria, but that's sort of like I said yesterday, is sort of dependent. I There's not much I could really do in Terraria at the moment. I've gotten all the accessories I need. I've gotten all the weapons I believe that I need currently. Um, I think arenas are fine as is. So honestly, the last thing that I need to do is just actually fight the bosses. But I'm just gonna wait, so I won't do it alone because I already tried doing it alone and it didn't go well. So I'm just gonna wait. Um, and we can play other things if that is the case. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Enough stalling. Some might say I'm stalling. What am I installing? I don't know. Let's put the music on. Let's do that. All right, there we go. Music. Let's bring Revy up on screen. And yeah, let's try to finish this gun. I didn't do the thing that I said I was gonna do yesterday, which was update my oh wait, no, hold on, it's not locked into Blender. There we go. I didn't swap out my RAM, so there wasn't any issues of crashing during the Asuka gameplay, and there wasn't anything afterwards. Although there was so much I did afterwards either way, and there wasn't much. The today, like earlier today, so I don't know. I updated OBS. Maybe it was like an OBS issue or something. I have no clue what it was. Um, Maybe it was just the power going out twice, but and just like making my computer do those beeps, those very alarming beeps. But yeah. All right, specifically with the gun, what do we need to do? All right. So, the gun needs to be connected here, which I think I said I was going to basically do 2 more cuts here, like how I did up here, to sort of fill it in without having to add major loop cuts here and here. Although, actually, it might be fine actually if I do add loop cuts here, because what is it? It only goes. Wait, why is it not like? Oh wait, because it only goes up to there. Oh, but then I plan on selecting the inside here and insetting it to do the inside bit of the gun. So maybe not. Yeah, maybe not, actually. Maybe we will do it this way. But yeah, I just need to connect this, which, like I said, if I make a couple more cuts here, that should be relatively easy. I need to figure out... Oh, I guess I did figure out how to attach this. This is going to be like a bit of a struggle point. I need to add more loop cuts here to shape out the shape of the handle. And then finally, I need to extrude from here, from this face here, because I've been sort of setting up this face and all the way down to be this side panel here. And I plan on extruding it outwards to add a bit more thickness to it. I hope that is fine. But what is it? The only reliable source that I have is the down view, or like the sort of bottom view of the gun, because the top view isn't great. The side view has been alright. And there's no like forward view. There's this back view here, but this one also isn't the best. So yeah. My gun might not be 1-to-1 for sure, but as long as it is the right sort of size and shape, then what is it? I could probably like look up the dimensions of the gun itself and then sort of scale it down to be the right size. And then hopefully it's like it works for her. Because what is it? I'm pretty sure she's to scale. So it should, in theory, fit in her hands, but I might have to make it smaller for whatever reason, or adjust the sort of sizing per chance. So that's fine. Anyway, let's get started. So yeah, is there anything cool to report on? Not really. Like I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure my overlay, or the sort of update that I wanted to do for like the sort of Christmas winter update, is like about done basically. It might not be like, whoops, the most perfect thing in the world. But you know, I think the additions that I added are good. And so I could definitely what is it? I'll show it off, of course, on December 1st. And then I'll talk about the actual process of making it on December 3rd, because what is it? December 3rd should be Godot Day. Godot Day. So yeah, I'll worry about that then. I won't worry about it now, basically, is my philosophy. I need to like adjust these points a bit. Like I want to round this out. So yeah, the only thing that I might want to add to the overlay at the moment is obviously the thing I've been talking about with the whole like making almost like goblin NPCs to walk around in the background. And yeah, initially before I started like the whole bone retargeting stuff, I did have like a very simple version of it where it basically just like tracked nearby objects. And I think if it had like the correct, I don't think it was tag. I think it had to be like, it had to have a specific note on it for it to be like detectable. And if it did detect it, then it would walk towards it, and that's about it. It didn't really do much else. There was no animation tied to it. There was, all it did was walk to it over and over again, which I guess also caused it to sort of occasionally get glitched through the map because it wouldn't stop. And it was basically like, you know, one track minded. Walk to this place. Once you're done walking to that place, just keep on walking into it until you bug out and I guess explode or something. But yeah, I wanna continue working with that. Because I was gonna continue where that sort of idea left off. Because what is it? Before then, I was looking at like a video talking about, because there's like add-ons that help with like making behavior trees or behavior maps or whatever you want to call them, which sort of make the process of making character AI a bit easier. And what is it? The first one that I looked at was an add-on called like Lumio AI, and then the other one was called like Beehive, or what is it called? Beehive? I think it's called like Be Mind or something like that. Anyway, the gist is that there is add-ons out there that allow you to sort of make behavior maps and stuff like that. Behavior trees maybe is the right word. So yeah, at first I was like, ooh, I might use one of these add-ons to make what I'm looking for, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it using like, I guess, traditional sort of state machines in Godot. But then recently I've been like, maybe I should go back to the whole add-on thing. Because what is it? I found this like really good channel on YouTube where the guy explains things very well, and he also explains it in a way that like he's trying to like, I guess, promote making. Wait, is this no smooth add-on? Oh, okay, that's why it looks so weird. There wasn't a smooth. I was like, it looks blocky, but why does it look so blocky? Like it should look blocky, but I feel like it looked too blocky, you know? Yeah, he's trying to promote, I guess, like scalability when it comes to making things, not just making it, but also, and he talks in detail about like these sort of systems and how you should like go about thinking about adding them into your game. He does a pretty good job of it. He's doing his like AI thing with like a state machine, but he also does recommend, you know, going out of your way to learn these add-ons if they might be more helpful towards to your specific project and stuff like that. So I don't know, because what is it? Today I was looking at the Be Mind Beehive add-on, and trying to, I guess, sort of compare it to Lumio AI, to see like which one I guess is better for what I'm looking for. And people are saying that Lumio AI has like better performance, so like I might go for that one just because of that. Performance is always good to consider, I guess. is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. I'm still not percent sure. Maybe I should just like I've kind of been stalling a little bit with that, trying to like, what should I choose? What should I choose? But then not actually like getting anything done. I should probably just like bite the bullet or whatever and just like pick one and go with that. And if I feel like it's not giving me what I'm looking for, then I could always just change to something else with minimal impact, you know. Not that big of a deal. But don't worry about that. That's for me to worry about, I guess. I just like bringing it up because it's nice to talk about things you're interested in and things you're working on. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Is there anything else really to talk about? I don't think so. At least when it comes to the overlay. I think the only thing that there is to talk about is that I'm excited to show it off on December 1st. That's about it. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Because what is it? I'm just glad that I'm even able to do something like that. It's always nice to sort of look back and be like, yes, I made something. I made something today. All right, I want to see how many like vertices I need to do this entire bit. I could technically add a shit ton, but I wanna keep things minimal at best. I also need to add a loop cut here, which does it cut? How does that work exactly? Oh yeah, I guess that's just not connected. Or that's not like... Yeah. I probably can connect it, can't I? Like, there's these two loops over here. Technically, I could connect them. Well, that maybe doesn't look the best. Especially with how far back it goes. I just leave it like that. It might be fine. We'll see. The topology is frankly a bit messy, TBH. I will not deny that. It was fine at the front, but as we got here, it just got a bit complicated. And oh god, what am I saying? I'm unsure if there's much I can do about it. And what is it? It is slightly less important because it is a prop. So there is a small part of me that sort of is a bit hard to care about it. TBH. Oh shit, we filled it in. Okay, that's what I wanted. Let me fill this in now, so it makes it easier later on. I'll just move back a lot to match the bottom view. I could move it back in a bit to match the side view a bit more. It is what I want, but sadly it doesn't. It doesn't follow the exact shape I want. But yeah, and what is it? Yesterday I also talked about very briefly how I might add 3 loops here. The shape doesn't change, but it's just to, I guess, add loops to work with. And then I do need I feel like I should add like another loop here at least, specifically for this bit back here. What was I saying? I mentioned very briefly yesterday how I'm like lightly considering the idea of trying to learn how to make deadlock skins, like the mods, I mean. Modded skins. I haven't really given it much thought since yesterday, because obviously I haven't even started looking at the sort of, what's it called, the document that people suggest for it. I could technically add More loops here. I don't know if that's the best idea, though. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's still a really big maybe. It's just, like I said, a bit of a impulsive sort of idea that I just had. There's nothing really tied to it. No reason. TBH. I just thought it'd be cool. Because what is it? It's kind of like the next logical step. Kind of. If you're seeing it the way I'm seeing it, which is like, I'm making these 3D models. And I am putting these characters into like VR chat and stuff. But they're playable. Which is cool, but I don't really play VR chat. Or I don't really do anything within VR chat, so I don't get to like really experience that playness of it, that playableness of the characters that I make. However, in a game such as Deadblock, I technically would experience that. Although, like I said, I haven't really gone back to play it recently. So, you could say that since I'm not playing it even now, there's no point. But I don't know. It'd be cool, especially like a character that's like walking around and like doing more than just like, because what is it in VR chat? It is also very limited to what you can even do, especially without a headset. You can basically just walk around and like do toggles and stuff. But in a game like that, you could see them like shooting and doing movements and shit. Like that'd be so cool. Could you imagine? Well, could you imagine? I'm getting myself hyped for it again. But like I said before, the first character I would want to make, if I do decide to do something like that, would be Verona. Because, number one, I already have her modeled, so technically it would be easier to put her in if I already have her modeled a bit. And secondly, it sort of matches, because like I said, there's a character already in the game that uses an umbrella. So that sort of like works out a bit in my favor. So yeah, that's basically the idea. Will I actually commit to it? I don't know. But, it's a cool idea. And it'd be cool to see a character that I've made in a game that is actually like more than just walking around and interacting with people. And a game that I'm, I guess, more likely to come back to. Because what is it? VR chat, it's just like strictly business. I only get onto the game to bring my models into VR chat, and that's it. I don't get on for anything else. To play the game? No. Who plays games anymore? So yeah, for that reason and that reason alone, it'd be cool. But then again, like I said, there's absolutely zero promises that it will actually end up happening. But I just think it would be cool, and that's about it. don't know. I also, I will admit, I do also have like, does this stick out like in a weird way? Like, is this too much, or is this fine? Like, it does stick out here, but it doesn't stick out that much from like the original base. But I'm low-key following this view here, which I already talked about how I don't like it, so I might bring it in a bit more. But I want to smoothen these edges out. What was I gonna say? I do have like, I do low-key have like delusions of grandeur, I think is the right way to put it. Where I'm like, what if I start making these deadlock skins and they're like super cool and people really like them and they like my work and they're using my skins and stuff like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Meanwhile, I haven't even started. And probably will probably take a long time for me to even start this entire decision. So I don't know. I'm just, like I said, being delusional. Thinking I'm way cooler than I actually am. Because I haven't even done anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this loop here, or like this like weird bit that's cut off. Or that's sort of, because it does, when it comes to this, it does line up. But when it comes to like this slope here, it doesn't. Unless I bring this down. I feel like that doesn't look that great. Something like that. Because what I could do is I can join this and make like a cut. See how this looks. Because I want to sink this in a bit. And then this part needs to be sunk even more. But then if I want to sink everything in, then I need to be like careful how deep I sink that in, you know? What is it? In this example, they kind of do look a bit rounded. So what I might do instead to smoothen them out is I might just select this point and then select this point and just like hit the relax brush a couple times. Maybe that's better, question mark? I don't know. I guess we could see. And then what is it? I can make this like sharp. So it's like cut off very, very obviously. And yeah, like I said, if I want to make the skull and bones using actual geometry, it's gonna take a lot of like points to add something like that into the mesh itself. Because number one, it's small, and number two, just look at all the detail to it. You got the cutlasses, the skull in it. It's a lot. So I don't know. I could make it. I technically I did mention this yesterday as well. For some of like the other bits, like the extra bits, like these sort of like side bits, like this circle and this like bit, and maybe this bit too. I did say that I technically don't have to have it connected to the mesh itself. I could just like make it and then just sort of like shrink wrap it onto the mesh or whatever. Because what is it? There's not going to be any deformation with the way this is currently set up, so I don't have to worry too much about that, right? So I could technically do that instead. So yeah, I could make like a very small skull and crossbones. And then just sort of like shrink wrap it on. I think I might go that route instead, actually. Because then, what is it? Because I feel like if I just make it as like a normal map, I feel like it will lack like a bunch of the detail that I feel like it needs to look good. So I can't just like rely on like a texture and normal map to sort of map it out, I think. But then obviously I can't also just like attach it to this topology and just like make the topology messy than it probably already is. So that's like my other solution. But yeah, I think that does look better actually. Making it rounded out and just like separating it using a what's it called? The sharpness, sharpening the bits and bobs. Yeah. I think that looks fine. I'm not too sure. So yeah, and things like the nails, I think they kind of stick out. At least in this drawing, they do. So I think I'm just gonna make them also as a separate object instead of putting them onto the gun itself. But yeah, we'll work on these little details in a moment. I think we're done. I think this is fine. I do need to do the top bit, which we'll do in a moment. But after I'm done with that, I think I will apply the mirror modifier, because what is it? There's some things that I do need to edit between both sides. Like, for instance, the side that we're working on right now gets like cut off here, but the other side actually continues, and there's like this really nice sort of like bit here. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to add that, but maybe. And then I need to add all these like little bits, that bit there. Oh yeah, wait, did I even add the back thing? Oh, I didn't. I need to do that too. The hole. I don't know how I'm going to do the hole. I might just texture it on. Or I might account for it. I don't know. I guess we'll see how the topology looks. If it's easy to add a hole, then I'll add one. If not, then I'll just texture it in or something. But yeah. Is there anything else? Alright. Let's finish this. But yeah, like I said, this was... Oh yeah, and then like up in the front here, it's technically not done, because what is it? I need to add a loop cut here. Although I could do what I did in the front. Or in the back, sorry. I can make a cut here. And have it go down there. And then do it again. There. Have it go all the way across. Like that. And then just connect these bits here so that it's not an n-gon. And then, wha-bam. Oh, that is going to be a trig. Oh, wait, maybe it's fine. Hold on. How do we fix that? How do we make it not a trig? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I got confused. Sorry. Like we could do that instead. And in which case, we actually don't need this anymore. Can I dissolve these vertices without it getting mad at me? Looks like I can. Oh, it did get mad at me there. And then I could just close that up. And then that works. Okay. And then we just fix that up. Drag that in a bit. Maybe we deploy that. Yeah, perfect. I think. Does this bulge out a little? I think it does. Okay, now it doesn't. Alright. And then what did I want to do here again? I think this is just literally a circle. I think the reason why I left it blank is because I wanted to, like, maybe do the rod that is shown when you shoot the gun here. But I think I decided against it. And it's kind of like a bit of a dome. So I low-key wanted to, like, maybe give it a bit of... Wait, why isn't it working? Hold on. Oh. Wait, what? I don't know what happened. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to give it a bit of thickness. Not a lot, because what is it? It's gonna dome out. So I'm just gonna... Whoops. Do that. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Or, oh, maybe the reason why I left it is because I said, like, this would be easier if when I applied the mirror modifier. And then I just left it like that. Ever since I learned how to move points to other points within the X, Y, and Z axis, I've been like non-stop using it. It's such a clutch thing to have. TBH. So yeah, it's a little bit domed off, I think. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's funny how the deterioration of of the the topology got as we got to the end. I don't know if it's like it might be a combination of both things getting complicated and maybe also me getting fed up with making the gun. Um, a little bit of both, you know. You can have a little bit of both. Because what is it? There is like just annoying parts to it. To the entire process. Oh yeah, and, yeah. Let's see the back bit now. So how much space does that occupy? Shit. Like there? Question mark. From there to. Oh wait, no. We could see where it starts. We'll start it a bit earlier though. Start it there. I guess I wanted to see the thickness, which it's about that thick, although it's not 100% accurate in every area. Yeah, maybe. We could always fix it later. We'll start with that for now. Let me push this down so it fits. Because what is it? We can make you. So that's all the same. So we only have 2 points to make a hole. If we had like 3, then maybe it'd be easier to make a hole. But I guess technically we could add more here, so that could be like that and that, and then this will make the center there and there, and then we'll add one more. Oh wait, but we need to add a top as well. Okay, so we'll need to add an extra one as well. This one. This could be the top. And then what is it? We could just select this bit here and just tell it to circle. Actually, let's delete the faces and then tell it to circle. And then that looks nice. And then we could just extrude it straight ahead like that. There we go. We have the hole. Could possibly make the hole a bit smaller. Oh shit. Centralize it a bit. also mark it sharp. Ooh, but it selects too much. Alright, I might need to BRB in a moment. Let me see. What is it? I want to see what happens if I relax this. Like, I want to round out that bit there. But I don't like how this is looking. You know, maybe not the best implementation of it, perchance, but I don't know. I think it works out for me. I could do that. I could make it snap to like that, and then that as well. So it's flatter. I don't know if it's a good idea though. Or maybe it might be, because then it'll make it easier to sort of move that along. And I think this is like sharp. I'm gonna have to do that here too, which actually wouldn't work out that well. Yeah, okay, let's restart. I mean, I do want to mark these as sharp, but I don't want to do this. I think it's fine that it's a bit rounded. What is it? I do want to fix... I feel like that's too far down. And I feel like this needs to... Or does I want to test something out? Well, that actually works out. Okay. I wonder if I select like that and that, and I select this and this, and then I do select loops by edge rings. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought it would maybe like isolated between these two loops. That'd be sick, but it does not work that way. But anyway, we added it. It's in the shit. Although this should like come down like that. It should have a bit more of a curve to it. And kind of same with this. But that works. Alright, so the last thing we need to do is this top bit, and then like I said, we can make the little like side bits and decorations and stuff. And I could also make that which actually isn't in the replica by the looks of it, the cross that she has on her guns, which only shows up, I don't think it shows up in the anime, but it does show up in some of her, what's it called? Some of the cover art for the actual manga. It's just a small little cross. Probably hold on by some sort of chain, so I could just, I don't know, improvise, because what is it? Don't I have like another reference? This reference that I have here is like very, the gun on her is very small. You can't really see it, TBH. But I don't think I have any other references to show it off. I thought I did. Wait, hold on. I probably have some in the reference. Let me see. Probably not the reference. Hold on. It's probably in Revy? Question mark? No, it's not there either. Block out body? Before. Oh yeah, here it is. So yeah. I could add physics to it technically. I don't know if I'm going to though. It's such a small part. I don't know if it needs physics. Oh, but that means that I do need to add something here because there's technically no place for it to go. I didn't add the like little loop that's supposed to be down there. Let me see. I think it is visible in the bottom view. Yeah, this bit right here where it's supposed to go. I can try to add it by insetting, kind of like I did up here. But yeah, before we do that though, I do need to check something real quick. So I'm gonna BRB real quick. And when we come back, we'll finish. We'll add the bottom bit, little loop, so I could put the cross, sort of like keychain. We'll do the top bit, and then we'll add the extra, smaller sort of accessories. We'll apply the mirror modifier before we do that though, since they're a bit different on the other side. And like I said, there's sort of like smaller details like the ridges and bumps, and stuff like that. I'm going to add via a normal map, so we won't be doing that today or for a while, since by the time we get to like the UVs being done, I would like to have all the bits modeled. Her hair, the hair down version, and the winter outfit. I would want to have those done, just so that, you know, because otherwise, like, if I have to, like, if I UV unwrap now and then I go back to do the winter outfit, in my head, the way I think of it, I see it as I'm backtracking. Oh, I'm already ahead. I'm already on the UV section. I'm going backwards. And in my head, I don't like doing that. It kills my motivation, thinking that I have to restart or redo things, even though technically it's obviously not a restart. But I know my brain. I know the way it works, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do everything all at once. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'll be RB. Bye. Alright, I'm back. What's going on? Alright. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Um, 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 all right, let's continue. All right, I think I'm gonna just use. Should I use these two, or should I just use this one for the whole? I guess we could check this. Yeah, cause it's not that big. It's that small actually. So yeah, let's just use one. But the issue is, I don't know if I'll be able to do what I did up here, cause. Oh no, wait. Maybe. Because what is it? I don't have loop cuts going through it like this. I can't really do it. What to do, what to do. I could, hold on. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure this is just in setting it. I could have just done that, TBH. But obviously that's still not a circle. Although, what happens if I do circle with this? Oh wait, let me delete the faces. Oops. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, what happens if instead I... Alright, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Hold on. Can I do it on everyone? I guess let's see. Oh shit. Or, hold on, maybe instead, just like connect this to the back. To make these bits super long. And then these can connect. Is this actually helpful? That is the main question. Can I turn this into a circle? I wonder what happens if I select everything and then I hit circle. How many points is that anyway? 12. 12 is a lot for a circle. I mean, yeah. No, that does kind of work actually. Yeah, whoops. Oh god. That's bad. Alright, and then I just select all this and extrude it inward. Um, Alright. And what is it? If I want to make this more rounded, I could extrude it. And then just... do I need to do that? No, it's fine. There we go. A nice little addition. Alright, now to do the final bit, which is this top bit here. And the way I want to do it is, I think all I want to do is I want to make a duplicate that, scale it inward, but also down. So like, I guess we could move it down first, but then also scale it that way a little bit. I think that's maybe too much. And then we just connect it, I think, because that's basically all it is. Maybe it needs to go down a bit more. Oh, it needs to also go in a bit. I like it by the looks of it. Toyota, this needs to go down a lot more. But let's see. Maybe we don't have to do all that. And I think we just connect it. Which, hopefully everything lines up. Maybe it might be better to extrude, actually. Specifically this bit here. Because of how, like, round it is. That's 5 points, so it should connect to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points here. Bridge it. Merge. Let me merge specifically to that one. So yeah, it needs to come down a bit. The hell? Yeah, what the fuck? My F key is not liking what I'm doing, I guess. What's up with that? Alright, and now I think the way I've made this is that now I just need to make as many loop cuts as there is lines here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 loop cuts, but I'm gonna put them where they are. If that makes sense. I'm gonna have one here. Line them up so that they fit better. But yeah, like I said yesterday, um, of course, no stream tomorrow. But that's pretty common because I usually don't stream on Thursdays. But the main reason why there's not going to be a stream tomorrow, I'm pretty sure for sure, is because of Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'll be gobbling up good food hopefully. I don't know. Um, yeah. But yeah, even if you don't celebrate it, um, it's still a good day to connect with the family. If nothing else, you know. Weird. It like breaks sometimes, and I don't know why. It seems to be because. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say. I think it's because of the what's it called? The fact that it's sharp, but what is? I couldn't see that was sharp. But that, yeah, that's not it. I don't know why it's bugging out on me. But it doesn't really matter. Oh shit! I didn't do this one. Why is that the way? Oh, there's like a face here for some reason. I must have accidentally plucked at a face here when I was making this face for some reason. All right, there we go. Gone. Done. Or at least the basics of it. Is there anything else I should care about when it comes to this gun? Before I apply the... Oh. Should I just like fill this in with just like extrude to the center like that? I think I will, because like I don't know how else to cover it up other than that. Like I could make it like deep in, so it's like not as there. Straight on the straight visible or something. I don't know. I could. It's still an option. I think I did a decent job for the most part. Sure, there's some areas that aren't the best. I'll give you that, but I think for the most part things look alright. What the fuck happened here? Must have accidentally selected it at some point and pulled it out. I don't see how that could happen any other way. Alright, not bad. Alright, let me I guess let me rename this actually, and let's also delete this one. Gone. We'll call it gun with mirror. And then we'll make a duplicate of this and we'll just call it gun. Because this is the version that will have the mirror modifier activated. And we could throw away the gun with mirror into the trash for now. And if we ever need it back for whatever reason, we could always just dig it up from the trash. Gun size. What is that? Oh, but that's not to scale. It's just the size of the images. That's fine. Okay. Let's apply the mirror modifier. Oh, hello, Burley. How are you? Thank you. I think it came out pretty good. And hello, Catless. It's not made to work, so it doesn't have. It's not like built to actually be animated. But as a prop, I think it looks pretty good. All right. I'm gonna work towards adding the little bits now. The bits that I didn't really want to add to the topology. And I think it'd be better to just add them on. You just actually. Oh, no, no. I haven't even UV unwrapped it. I'm gonna wait until I have everything modeled before I UV unwrap everything. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Do we have like a good shot of the skull and crossbones? We do. Mm, 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 mm. I would just project real photo and then paint over it. You mean just like to just texture it on? I was considering that. I was considering texturing on the skull and crossbones, and then also adding a normal map to it, so at least it has some depth to it, perchance. Um, but I don't know, because you're right. It is. I was considering it, making it like a little object, but to get like all the like little details, it might be too much. Too much for the gun. Mm, 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 mm. Technically, a lot of these details I could just draw on. Hmm. Maybe. I know people use Substance Painter, but I think it costs money to get Substance. Substance. What it's called? Painter. Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of alright with UCU Paint at the moment. I'll have to look into how those work and see how they compare to what I usually use. Have you used Has paint layers in Blender? I don't think I have. Let me see. For the layers, I use UCU Paint because it works pretty well for what I need. Has Armored Paint, Coral Mixer, both are free. Because what is I've been using UCU Paint for a while now, and so I highly recommend it as a Blender layer. It looks. Let me see. Hold on. It does appear to be similar, although woo. What is it? I definitely don't use it to its like max potential. That's for sure. Iron Paint 9% is Blender's UI. Mm, 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 mm. Although one thing, I don't know if ECU Paint does baking normal maps. It'd be nice if it did, but I guess I wouldn't know how that'd work. I haven't tried it yet. It's been like a year or maybe even more since I've done a normal map. So it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to refresh myself on that. Well, yeah. I mean, I need to make the cage and stuff, but UCU paint is pretty good for baking, at least when it comes to textures. All right. Do I make these? Like they do add like a little extra to the gun, but like if it's just a prop, I don't need all the like bells and whistles as long as I have like the basics. I might just just put a pin on it and potentially add them later if I feel like it desperately needs it. And what is it? We could start working on reshaping the gun to fit on her. Does it tell you? Let me see. Is there width 38 millimeters? Is there a length? Length 217 millimeters. Okay. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Wait, what was it again? The width is 38. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, whoa, that's really small. Do this for now for texture. He also tells you start a while. Also use cure trim. Oh, lazy UV mapping. Yeah, I'll worry about the UV mapping later. Don't you worry. But since I do have this side view, I could just project from view. But what is it? I do want to. Obviously, I need to save on UV space, or like I need to make sure that I'm not using too many like textures and stuff. All right, what's the next step? Wait, what is it? Hold on. 217 length. Wait, where'd it go? Is that seriously all small it has to be? Wait, let me bring in Revy because I don't have a good scale. Because what is it? It should technically be small enough to fit in her hands. Is this the body? It is. Okay, wait, hold on. I should probably move a lot of these references to the actual reference folder. If anything, it actually looks big compared to her body. Oh, what happened? Twitch requested us to reconnect. Oh, what the hell? Do this. Last method would have broken your UV map. This will not. Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, you know what? This is actually a really good video because I low-key didn't know how to do this within Blender. And I think I saw another streamer using this. The it's Cookie was using this. I think I tried to learn it a long time ago, but I actually I couldn't find a good video explaining it. So I just like gave up on it. Calculate size from handle of gun. I'm using the size that's on the website for the where you could purchase the gun. It's saying a width of 38 millimeters and a length of 217. Although it has a height as well, height of 143. Just like that big. Does that seem like big? Does that seem huge to you? Like imagine that's the gun in her hands. Maybe I did the scaling wrong. What is this again? Hold on. Okay, oops. So what was the length again? Barrel length. No, that's not it. 217. I'm saying 0.217 is. Oh, is it? Wait, no. Is equal to 21 centimeters, 7 millimeters. What? Duplicate using Alt D and use that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a bit. A minute. Hold on. Let me see. Cause yeah, that is right. Cause if I let's see, if I make this the same size as this box, I think I'm more about the length than anything. That kind of fits. Oh, you could update big gun and I'll change small one. Wait, where is it? Okay, I was making sure I didn't lose it. So yeah, this is the gun. That is really big. That is a really big gun. Um, I'm not sure that's gonna. I'm probably gonna have to scale it downwards. Compare size based on head. Let me see. Where is the head? Oh shit. So what is it? The official size might not be the best for her for the gun. Yeah, do I have a reference with her gun? I guess we have this one here, which is like, what is it? Oh, I forgot to add the cross. I did ask made the thing at the bottom so I could add the cross, and I just forgot to do it. I need to do that. Anyway, do I have a more clear reference with her gun? Let me see. This one's a bit low poly, or a very like low detail, but you could kind of see how big it's supposed to be, kind of, or at least long it's supposed to be. Uh, that one's cut off, so that's not too great. This one also is a bit low. Because what is it? I'm pretty sure most of my other references don't have her holding the gun. Oh, there's this one. We could bring the gun over there. Because that's like to scale for the most part. If anything, it needs to be bigger. What the hell? It needs to be longer. I think I already did scale her to the right length. Or to the right like height. Do I still have that, by the way? Because what is it? If we, I don't know, bring in like a plane. And then we extrude it up. What'd you say? 165 centimeters. How is that in meters? I don't know the empirical system or whatever it's called. What the hell? Oh. 1.656. Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, he is the right height to the T. Maybe a little bit of hair sticking out, but she is the correct height she's supposed to be. Does that match with the reference actually? Hold on. There's like too many references here. It's getting confusing. It's a bit small, but then the side view one is correct. And over here, it's like pretty alright. It's not that big of a difference. But yeah, if anything, the gun needs to be longer. If we go by this reference. How long is the gun now? I scaled it down. I think it fit into the box that I made for it, which is the official length of the gun on the website. 217 millimeters is the length. Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, yeah, it's the same, never mind. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I guess the only issue is that it looks big in her hands. Maybe that's more of an issue that maybe I did maybe I made her hands too small. Because what is it? I didn't really have like a good reference for hand and fingers, so maybe they need to be readjusted. Or just custom model. Yeah, maybe that is also true. Because what is it? If I'm looking, they're all the same length. If I scroll down, like they're different product line. I guess they're different versions of the same gun. Cutlass has longer barrel and side. Where are you getting this information? Is it on the wiki? Hold on. Let me see. And yeah, probably need to edit the hand. Let me see. Hold on. Would you even look it up like Revy Black Lagoon wiki? Oh wait, no, you have to look for a gun specifically. Although I guess it'd be on our wiki still. Let's see weapons. Oh yeah, they're modified, which are made out of. The barrels are extended from 4.9 inches to 5.9 inches each, and are thought to be able to accept muzzle brakes, suppressors, compressors. They're engraved the message. Oh yeah, so they're an inch longer on each side. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's definitely something I can fix. I just make the barrel longer on in this area. Just extend it out an inch. But yeah, take a look at her hands. Let me see. Whoops. Because I try to scale it to this image in the background, but like maybe. Oh wait. Alt D you said? Ulti just seems to drag it, TBH. Oh, wait, let me... A mask. Why do I have a mask on it? Why is there a mask? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to delete both of them anyway. Alright. Uh... Oh, wait, I guess this is the wrong hand. This is the wrong hand. Yeah, it definitely needs to be, like, wider. Probably not the same, but still. Wider, and then I think the fingers will have to be longer as well. Did you ult ulti? Ulti didn't seem to do anything. Or it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I just did a normal duplicate. That's interesting though, using the gun as a way to get the size of the hand. Because what is it? Her like did that make sense? Hold on. I don't feel like do I need a gun in my hand? Hmm. Alright. Anyway, let's reset this back. And let me extend the barrel of it an inch. How much is an inch in millimeters? Let me see. Where's the gun in the way? Oh, here it is. So yeah, I think all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab this bit and then just extendo it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure, will that be fine? I think so. We'll see though. Shit, whoops. An inch is 0.054 of a meter. So I just, whoops. Point zero, what was it again? 254. Wait, I did something wrong. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. It's not, is it that big of an addition? I guess it does add a little bit of length. When I used to in fine arts, we were forced to use head scale based body proportions. It helps a lot with 3D too. Yeah, Getting the head right first helps a lot, which is why I always do the head first. It's easier to scale it that way. All right, I think that's it. Just make just make it an inch longer. I wonder if they mentioned that in the show at all. How would they know that it's literally an inch longer than the standard? Hmm. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I've seen this chart. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. And apparently the text on it apparently tells where who modified it. Or like I guess maybe the place that modified it. I don't know. Um that's funny. So I'm just reading the wiki some more. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. All right, I'm gonna stop reading the wiki. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Um oh, yeah, we don't need this anymore. When you hold it like this, it still feels like it's too big. But I guess like I don't know if you were to cut out this picture of the gun and put it up here, it would be like basically the size of her torso, right? Which is kind of what this is looking like right now. All right, we're just gonna leave it there. Um, actually, we're gonna use it because we need to measure the harness and stuff. Did I actually start working on the harness? I started working on that, but I didn't actually make the holsters yet because I was like, I need the gun in order to see how big I need to make the holsters in the first place. Maybe see from top right angle with ortho camera. Yeah, how do you turn on ortho again? I think it's 5, isn't it? Yeah. You say top right? Oop, that's not how you do right. That's not how you do right either. Never mind. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad. Yeah, the hand size will probably need to be modified a bit. It needs to be wider, and I think the fingers need to be generally longer as well. A little bit. I don't think by much. Anyway. What did I want to do again? I want to get all these references out of here because they're kind of clogging up the screen. I think even hand size is okay. It's just thin. Yeah, maybe I could thicken it up a bit. Oh wait, oops. Just went back to ortho. Oh yeah, let's put these away. Let's also throw these in the trash. Where are these? Lol. Mm-mm-mm. Oh fuck! I need the references. I need to see how it sits on her actually. Cause yeah, it's sort of like it's a bit angled, isn't it? Shit. You see it there? Kind of. Oops. Is it like that on her? There's an M shortcut for dropping items to a folder. How does that work? Hold on. An M. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I guess I never really used M outside of edit mode for the merge tool. Mm, 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 mm. Kind of needs to go like this, actually. The gun looks huge when it's there right next to her like that. Wait, where's the reference that actually shows the holster? Where is that? Oh, it's over here. I don't know. It shows how it's connected. And how there's like a buckle down there. And a buckle up here. That's all it shows, really. Oh no, it shows this, actually. Probably don't need the other angles anymore. It's because the gun does look a lot smaller there. What did I want to do? What did I want to do? I forgot. Anyway, um, mm, 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 mm. All right, what I wanted to do was I wanted to add the cross because I mentioned that I forgot to do that. But before I do that, I'll be right back. And when I come back, we'll do the cross. And I don't know, depending on how quick we do that, that might be it for today for the blender section. So yeah, I will be. I'm back. Ooh, yeah, probably. Mm, there we go. For some reason, the page that plays the music resets every time I stop paying attention to it, or it's not like the front and center. page. All right. What is it? I think where's that reference? I think the cross is just a simple cross, and then at the tip of it, or at the top of it, there's just like a little attachment to it that comes with a ring. That's how it looks like here. It's a regular cross, and then it has like a little thing stuck to the top of it that has a little ring, so that it slots into this ring here. What is it? I don't have really a scale for anything. This cross is like really big. It's like the size of the magazine there. I'm gonna use that as a reference, I guess, because I have nothing else. What is that? I do want to use a mirror modifier on it because it would just make my life easier. Oh, wait, oops. I don't know how thick to make it. Okay, I think it's way too big. It's big, but not that big. Let me actually... Shit, whoops. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking about circles. I guess I could try to scale it to this bit here. remember if it was a D. Hmm. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. That kind of worked. Although not really. Anyway. Oh, wait. I could actually delete these points in the middle because they're kind of useless. And what is we could offload them here. I'm not the biggest fan of what's going on up there. Where is that 12? It is. Okay, so it is what I want. Sure. I think that looks better. All right. And then I just scale this to fit. Because what is it? The way I was thinking is that these points would fit to these points here. But I have to scale the cross down. That's kind of what I'm looking for. At the moment, it seems too big. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm get rid of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell? I think that looks more manageable, I think, in terms of the size. Kind of want to fit it between these. Between this. Oops. Oh. Let's not delete these actually. So yeah. Somehow bridge the gap there. Well, hopefully, I guess, sort of downscaling this from, what is that, 6? 7. Anyway, I think I'll do this tomorrow. Or actually, no, tomorrow. I'll figure out how to reduce this. I have like all this room right here to finagle something. But yeah, I think that's about it for today. But yeah, for the most part, the gun is done. And the gun has been scaled to fit Revy for the most part. So yeah, definitely next time we'll work on the harness and the holster and get that all done and situated, because like I said, once I'm done with the holster and the harness and I guess in general the sort of shirt that she's wearing, I will work on the hair, the hair down version of her, and work on the winter version of her, and then at that point we'll do the UV unwrapping, and then I could worry about how I'm going to do the normal mapping stuff and all that jazz. So yeah, it's still a ways away. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, that's about it for the Blender section for today. So yeah, yesterday's Aska was pretty fun. I believe last time we left off on the Iron Island, which I have since gone back home, and I came back with like 120 iron, which is insane. That's definitely gonna last me like a bit. How much will that last me actually? I'm not even gonna do the math. It's not that important. But anyway, um, what the hell? Anyway, so yeah, that's going fine. I'm enjoying that on my own personal time. I went to fight two bosses afterwards, and we beat them, which was actually super fucking easy. I guess if you just have a bunch of dudes to do damage, you just do damage. And yeah, and so now I've unlocked the sort of magic rune stones, which I still don't know what they do because I haven't finished building them. But yeah, that's been fun. We are struggling with food still. Working towards fixing that. But you know, everything is fine. A couple people died from starvation. It's whatever. You know, I'm setting up the bunny farms, and I think for the most part, like the hunters need to hunt more. The farmers need to farm food actually, and I might need to build another gatherer's hut. So I'm also clearing out these like boss areas because once they're cleared out, I'm pretty sure they take like a year to respawn, which means that for that year, the gatherers are safe to explore further. So that is also one of the goals, apart from just killing the bosses. I don't want to kill them all though, because what is it? If you kill, specifically if you kill the wolf boss, the wolves stop spawning in that area. So not the best. Wolves are very good for food and also their leather pelt. Anyway, sorry, I just went on a bit of a tangent about Asuka. Wait, should I keep any of this stuff? Oh yeah, let me keep this video because I think this is a good video. Let's see. Is there anything else here that I need to keep? Not really. But yeah, I haven't tried Has Paint layers, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like a bias since I got into what's it called? UCU Paint first, but I prefer UCU Paint, even though I haven't even tried has layers or whatever it's called. Can you check if you can visit future sites? Seems sound for me. Let me see. Hold on. Krita. Yeah, it does look down. I clicked on the link to it, and it hasn't loaded in yet. It's just constant in a state of constant loading. Oh, and then yeah, site cannot be reached. It took too long to respond. Yeah, for me, I can't even get to the front page. Oh wait, wait, no, it's working now. Okay, I'm on the front page. It just took a very long time. I guess everyone's having issues with because what is it? Steam also has been having a lot of issues with outages and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, so we have a couple options, like I said. We could continue with Terraria. Or we could try out the new Soulframe update, although I haven't really looked into it too much, like I said. I need to look into what they added in the new update to even see if it's worth it to go back to it. Um, oh. So yeah, let's see. Oh, you're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. Then I'm probably not gonna do Terraria because we're basically at the end game, I think. Um, and what is it? The majority of the stuff I've tried to do alone, but the bosses just kick my ass. I don't know if having a second person um would help with that, but yeah. So instead, let me see what they added with Soulframe. Maybe we'll do Soulframe, or if not, we could always continue with Asuka. I don't mind that. I really enjoy that game a lot. More normal UI. Ooh. Oh God. Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, yeah. Let's do Asuka. That's what I want to do. So goodbye, Blender. We'll continue with you on Friday. Because what is it? Like I said, tomorrow is obviously Thursday, so I won't. I usually don't stream, but it is also Thanksgiving over here, which is like an added layer of things. Mm, what is it today? Today's Wednesday. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let me launch it. I was just closing out a bunch of stuff. Which is a Coral Draw one in Photoshop. So yeah, what have we been doing in Africa? So like I said, we came back from an expedition. It went pretty well, I would say. And at the moment, I guess we're selling into the new year. I have to make sure that I'm able to produce a lot more food so that by the time winter comes again, we should be fine. All right, let me put it up on screen. Mm, 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 mm. I never really used any sort of like Photoshop. I did have to download um GIMP. Is that how you say it? um for something. I think for like a class. I don't remember what it was. We didn't use it that much, in all honesty. So I didn't actually like learn how to use the tools at all. But I guess it's like looking at Blender for the first time. The UI just sort of looks very intimidating, and I have no clue what to do about it. All right, hold on. Uh, Pixie Tutor. Let me see. Or Pix Editor. I feel like I have seen this. I think I've seen people use it for procedural art, which is one of the things that it offers. But what is it? The Node UI looks familiar from what I've seen. All right. Yeah, I see that. I just recognize it from the for the procedural art bit personally. All right. So where did we leave off? So yeah, I beat a couple bosses, and I got the air artifact and the earth artifact as well. I beat the necromancer and also Fenrir, the wolf. I actually need to go back because I need to go loot. We killed a bunch of like enemies, and I didn't actually like loot up their corpses and also their meat. So let me do that actually. But let me empty out the inventory here because this inventory is full of flax. We had a shit ton of flax during the winter season. All right, hopefully once you get away from the village, it won't be as laggy or as choppy. Is anyone dying? No. But yeah, the issue we have right now is hunger. Even with spring, a large part of our food source is still meat. At least until the farms start making crops to make other stuff. You need to rely a lot on the hunters. Oh, and what they do. Is this hardwood? It is. What the hell? I also need to expand the hunting range. I haven't done that. I'll probably help out a bit. Maybe build another hunter shack. Adobe chains. There shouldn't be a blood moon for a bit, since we had one recently as well. And I'm getting ready for another expedition. We could go. I don't know where we need to go. I guess we could technically go back to the Iron Island, but I don't think. I feel like it's gonna be a while before we use up all that iron we got. I could go to the Jatoon Island. Or Jotun. Yeah, it does. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot that I have to protect the cart from the fucking bunnies. It has a Valheim. I think it works a lot better than the Valheim cart. Because what is it? It doesn't detach. It sticks on pretty tightly. Oh, shit. But it does mean that sometimes, like, your hands act weird. Like, if I go backwards, then then I flip. Oh, my hands become like an X. You can still walk when it's upside down. Um, it's still a bit janky, but I think it's a little bit better. Hopefully they drop their weapons, because that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, that guy dropped his longsword. That's good. Because yeah, if they drop their weapons, I can research them, and if I research enough, I could make like a better version of their weapons. But it seems to have a very low drop chance to drop their weapons. My archers will leave like their arrows everywhere. Like perfectly good arrows, just like they don't collect them. They do sometimes, I think, but if they like hit an enemy, I don't think they collect the arrows for some reason. Oh, I forgot I hired someone. What do you do? I'm gonna have to go home and make some food because these guys haven't eaten, and they're probably going to die if I don't. What do you? You're bad at everything. Oh, that's perfect actually because, or you're not specifically good at anything. I can make you work as a bunny tamer or a bunny manager. Put all the arrows. I don't want that. Alright, is that it? Let me do a quick run around. You can maybe do another boss today. Show it up on stream. I don't know if I'm ready to take on the big dude. The stone Jotun. I mean, we did really well against all the regular dudes. These other two bosses. I don't know. But yeah, I'm actually glad I did do a whole like C drive wipe because I do remember I had Adobe installed and it was just like always there. I don't think I ever figured out how to like uninstall it. Because I think I uninstalled everything that had to do with it, but there was still like, I don't know. Every time I searched up Adobe on my computer, it would always be there. I don't think I was like, I don't think I cared enough to like uninstall it, I guess. And I don't know. I definitely shouldn't have had it. It was just like bloating up my my system. It was so long ago, I don't even remember. I think I wanted to try out like one of their, I forgot which one it was actually. I wanted to try out something with Adobe. It definitely wasn't Photoshop because I have no clue how to Photoshop works. Maybe it was After Effects or something. These bunnies are so annoying. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, that's how it was. So I'm glad I'm glad that like I wiped it. I don't have Adobe anymore, and I don't plan on downloading it at all. Look at all this meat, though. That is, I guess, the good thing about fighting the boss. He spawns like 3 dogs. Like, apart from like, oh shit, the regular that are here. So much meat. And look at all the pelts. Too many. I'm gonna run out of space. Oh shit, did we fall? Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, my knife is gonna break, actually. But yeah, that's fair enough. Mm -mm -mm. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I thought number was the amount of villages that we had. But I definitely don't have 60 villagers. I don't know if they're actually if I can actually see a count for the amount of villages that I do have. I need to go back home. These people are gonna start starving. Okay, no more dilly dallying. Actually, let me keep that on me. I go home and start cooking them. Alright, let's go home. But yeah, one thing that I hope they do add to the game is I wish certain workers were able to use carts as well. Because at the moment, the only worker that can use a cart is the marketplace, which only really works for like transporting stuff between like outposts and the main base and stuff. Um, but no one else can use carts, which kind of sucks because like the woodcutters, if they break down a tree, those logs, they can only carry one. So they like cut down a tree, it drops like four different logs, and then have to like meticulously carry each one back to the base. It'd be nice if they could just bring a cart out and just put like 12 of them in a cart and then just wheel it back home. There's a lot they could improve on. Oh, look at the meat there. They're leaving meat behind. My hunters. I think it's because there's not a hunter mark here. I think if the animal dies outside of a hunter mark, they stop like going for its meat. I need to expand that. It's weird though that it's just the meat lying around though. They took the time to skin the animal, but they didn't take the time to like harvest the meat. Maybe they got like maybe they cut up the animal by the time it was nighttime, so they just went home. God, yeah. The frames drop quite heavily upon entering the village. Ooh, okay, that the fire didn't start there. Whoops, hold on. Oh, God, the game is eating it. Alright, hopefully they'll wake up to get their food and they just won't starve to death. Luckily, no one's starving yet. But I'm gonna make more food because I think it takes like the workers like an hour after waking up to actually like eat something. Mm. Wait, actually, let me start expanding this house. I think we have a shit ton of like planks and stuff. Oh god, the lag. What the fuck? Stop looking that direction. Do you try realistic gotcha game? Forgot its name. Realistic gotcha game. Hmm. The name doesn't ring a bell. Also, the soup's about to burn, I think. Shit. Oh no, it was gonna be a while. Realistic gotcha game. Oh, is it a gotcha game? That I'm not too sure. But no, I haven't tried it out yet. I'm gonna try it out on the weekend. I think I said that it reminds me. The UI reminds me of a gotcha game. But maybe that's just because the UI of a gotcha game in a an MMO are similar. God, what's going on? Okay, the workers are up. So now they can handle the soup making. No one should be starving. Yeah, that's honestly the only reason why I want to try it out. It's free to play, so why not? Air runestone. How does this work? You have to assign a worker to it. Grants the heir's blessing. Fill it with offerings and obtain the heir's blessing. What kind of offerings does it take? Oh, you could join the ritual. Oh. Alright, let me assign like a random person real quick just to see how it looks like. Where's the new person? I think you are the new person. Wait, oops. Oh, it takes resin and fish oil. Okay. Let me see what it does. I'll let them work on it for a little bit. But yeah, as far as I know, it's free to play. It's a Souls-like, I think, an MMO. I don't know. I know. Oh look, they're casting. They're doing a spell. Finally, use of resin though. We have like a shit ton of resin from the mines, and nothing to do with it. Am I getting? Oh yeah, I'm getting the offering. What does it do? Runestone ritual. Amass blessing, giving a moderate increase in dexterity and a slight increase in range combat affinity. Oh, okay. I could sit. Join the ritual. Oh, I can see the bar. I have three. The presence of the air runestone causes a minor happiness increase. Oh. And blessed by Nirod. What? With a moderate increase in dexterity and a slight increase in range affinity. Oh. I got that twice somehow. That's cool. So that's why there's a magic stat. I guess you could get leveled up on magic casting. Although I assume if they stop, we'll stop getting the bonus. Anyway, we could craft another one. We could craft the Earth Runestone. Obtain Earth's Blessing. But the issue is the area for it is so big. We could put it here. Kind of. But yeah, we can. Wait, where'd it go? Sure. Because I'm going to end up deleting all these huts, all these little small shelters. Because I want them all to live in big houses because they're a lot more comfortable. And they become a lot happier. And it's also farther away from the construction buildings. They don't like being next to the construction buildings. It gives them a negative desirability stat. Oh god, it's so laggy here. Move. I want a new knife. Do we have any new knives? I don't think we do. Rip. But yeah, what did I say? I'm gonna try it out on the weekend. How big is the range on that buff though? I do wonder. Okay, I don't care too much about the buff right now. I'm gonna put her to instead to work on another pen, smoker pen. Cause yeah, then we'll have more time to sort of take a look at it and see what it's about. But yeah, I doubt. I don't know. Unless the game is like insanely good somehow. I mean, it does have really positive reviews, so who knows? I probably won't like. I'll probably just play it like a bit on stream and then never again. I can't really get into MMOs. I feel like. Get over here. Oh, I can't grab the one. It's growing. Okay, well we're getting you. Ooh. This pen has 3 dudes in it and one girl. I was gonna take one of them. I technically had 4 dudes in it before I took one of them out. Oh god. Alright, I guess I have to go get another bunny. Wait, what happened to my cart? I think I left it over here. Let me put some stuff in here. I'll let them sort it out. They're pretty good at that. Let's go quickly get another bunny. There should be one nearby. Hopefully. We go back to the wolf pen. There was a lot of bunnies over there. Oh, here they are. Got one. The bunnies are free. You could just pick them up. Ah, shit. There's meat on the floor. Perfectly good floor meat. Going to waste. God. I'm gonna look this way. Can I jump with it? No, I can't. It scared the shit out of me. A portal just... Oh. Okay, okay, okay. That scared the shit out of me. It's the winter invasion thing. Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, weren't you? I think this is the person who died last time. And was it? She died of starvation, and I think she was my coal maker, because we're missing a coal maker now that I remember. I could always hire a new person. Let's do that. Yeah, I think it was. Alright. We'll make this person the coal maker, unless they're really good at something specific that we need. We should have a shit ton of coal left over. Oh, there's actually none here. Oh shit. Maybe not. Oh no, yeah, we do. Never mind. Coal's like super easy to come by. Alright, where's it coming from? Is this it? No, that's a cemetery. It's a cemetery as well. Oh shit. Um. Oh wait, I don't think it shows up on the map. I need to discover it for it to show up. Alright, hold on. I'll go look for it in a second. I just want to check to see what my harbor needs for the next expedition. I still have the buff from the wind thing. It lasts quite a bit, actually. It's not too bad. I might also build a boat so that my fishermen can go out sailing to fish. The issue is that I believe before the fishermen would get stuck on the boat and then starve or starve or dehydrate to death. I think they made it so that if they are stuck, they'll just swim to shore and abandon the boat. But I'm still not 100% sure if that's true or not. I don't want them to die. But I think the fishes in the ocean are better. They they give more fish. Instead of one fish, they give two fish meat, which is slightly better. Okay, they just need tools. The large crude iron pickaxes and the large crude iron axes. Someone is holding them for sure. I need to find which one of my warriors is holding all of them because we should have enough. It's not like they disappeared between expeditions. Who are you? Oh, you're the... I don't even know who you are, actually. Never mind. What do you need? Oh, you mushrooms? Alright, they do wait for it to ripen, at least. Oh god, this fucking soup is about to burn. I guess that's why you need multiple cooks. Alright, let's see if we could find the portal. So we can start building our defenses in the direction that it's coming from. But yeah, I think it was a lot harder in my first playthrough because I didn't have a horn. Oh, I found it apparently. Where is it? What's over there? Whoa, it's like super far away. I don't know how it got marked. Yeah, I didn't have a horn. For some reason, none of the bunnies that we killed dropped any horns. Wait, where is it? It makes it a lot easier to tell you dudes what to do if you have a horn. All right, so I need to bolster this area here, which should be fine, I think. Maybe add some watchtowers as well. Oh, look, meat. But yeah, it looks like so far so good. I do want to build another farm. TBH. So we can make more vegetables or maybe some berries or something. Hmm. Oh god. What the flax? I hate that they just drop it on the floor if there's not like a room to put it in. Yeah, where are my warriors? There's 3 over here. Let me check to see if they're hoarding all the, because they don't need them. Hoarding all the pickaxes and axes. Oh, you have this axe. It would be nice to take it. I'm gonna take it from you. It'd be better to research it. Ugh. Bro has every axe. Alright, who else? Did I check you yet? Come back here. Okay, you're fine. How about... I think I checked you, right? Oh, you have a large axe. Okay, that's fine. Where did you get that from? Alright, sick. Alright. So yeah, I think I'll look up what we can even do in Soul Frame. And we might try it out next time. Cause what is it? Asuka's pretty good, but like, I don't know. Being around the center of the base is quite hard while I'm streaming. It doesn't act this way when I'm not streaming. Mm, 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 mm. So yeah, and then like I said, we'll try out when meets or whatever on the weekend. But yeah, technically I can make better armor for myself, but I need to assign a worker that is has like crafting level 75 or something to be able to craft the best armor. Even at the moment, with the armor I have right now, I take like very little damage from most sources. Um I think without armor you take like 30 damage, which can you even like check how much health you have? 160. That's a lot of damage. I think most is like 12 per hit if you do like a really big hit. I'm doing pretty out like once you get everyone like situated with decent armor, they basically just become a tank and become unkillable. But there's even better armor that you can get. I can make a better helmet, better pads, better shirt. I think I could also make gauntlets and pants. The boots are new. 100, no, not 100. 80 armor. But it needs a lot of iron, which I don't know. I'm trying to take it a bit slow. I don't want to like use all my iron already. So we'll see. Well, I'll probably like tell the worker to make a new like a new piece every once in a while, and then like wait a second to see how the iron economy is. And then we could always set sail to get more iron as well. 63 blooms. We still have 100 and how much is that? 100 and it's kind of hard to read. 140 iron. Insane numbers. Yeah, these guys want me to build stuff, but I won't do that now. Oh, a new dude. What did I want you to do again? I wanted you to be my coal maker. What are you good at? Farming and wood harvesting. I did say we might need more farmers because I want to build another farm. What else do you have? Tireless vitality, rain dancer. They really like the rain apparently. Lumberjack strength. I'm gonna make you be a coal maker. We could always change professions later on if I really need it. They're also homeless. Hold on. Because, yeah, my next goal is to expand our housing so that no one's living in shelters anymore. So that I could delete them all and replace them with other things. I guess like the shrines and stuff. But maybe some other vanity items. I don't know what else I can build there. God, I'm struggling. I did say we were gonna go fight a boss, but I don't even know which boss to even go towards. Because I don't wanna kill the dogs. I already did the large cemetery, so I don't have to do that. The only other one we could do, I guess, is technically this shipwreck. Oh shit. So maybe we'll do that. The shipwreck before we end the stream today. Although I need to wait to make sure that. Ooh, we're gonna have to wait the night though. There might be a blood moon tonight. And if there isn't, they're probably gonna be asleep. Although I could drag them out of bed to go, but nah. I'll just, maybe we'll just end it there. It's fine. The boss fights, once you're like pretty armored up, are kind of underwhelming. They kind of just spawn in and then they get beat to death by all the dudes, and then that's about it. They just die. Although I guess the stone one, I don't know how that one's gonna go. He has like a whole arena and everything. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna call it for today. Um, is there anything else I want to say? We'll be back for more Revy on Friday. We'll continue now that the gun is over, or not now that the gun's done. We'll continue with the harness, and all that jazz with the shirt as well. Slowly working our way towards finishing the modeling process so we could go on to UV unwrapping and all that jazz. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, I guess. That's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Is 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 enjoying food and time with family, I guess. But yeah, even if you don't celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Technically, we don't celebrate it either. We just use it as an excuse to meet up and eat. But I guess that's basically what the holiday is, the meet up and eat holiday. So yeah, that is about it for today. Let's get to here then. But yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. And I'm gonna go now. So see you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.